One of a kind. Top. She did it.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Man, oh man, Underground was great. Underground might be my favorite NXT PLE since Vengeance Day last year. Like, this might be my favorite. Bro. There's a lot of replayability with the Stand and Deliver ladder match was pretty good last year too. I think this one was like right up there with that one. Considering most of the match was like developmental types, like the only real veterans was Fallon Henley and Michin. Everybody else was a developmental type, and I was blown away with everybody's work in the ring. They all worked hard, and this is definitely going to end up being a Women's Match of the Year candidate. I never did a list for 2023, but I hope with 2024 I could do one, because this will be in there, man. This will most definitely be in there. I got to make a promise to myself to actually do one for the 2024, but this will be in there, man. This match was a banger. So let me lay out who was in this match. It was Ruca, Michin, Jaida Parker, Fallon Henley, Lash Legend, and Kelani Jordan going for the new inaugural NXT Women's North American Championship. And I'm so glad that they did a secondary title, because I've been one of the advocates in the community that's been asking for a secondary title for the women for a while. Especially with no tag team titles, it's great that they got a secondary one for the women. They need a secondary one on the main roster, but NXT alone, man, great thing that they got one here, man. And again, this match was entertaining, and I'm glad that they had it first. The ladder matches work so perfectly as the first or second match of the show. Getting them in early to get the crowd revved up. The crowd was really into this. A lot of good spots. Let me tell you something right off the bat. Ruca is officially probably the most exciting female wrestler in the industry today. No doubt about it. Nobody comes close to how it's so great that she's off this injury, man, because when she got injured, bro, something was missing for a while in NXT, and it was her. Her in-ring ability with her athleticism is unlike nobody else, man. She's amazing. Kelani Jordan's really good too. I think Kelani Jordan, because she's starting to clean some things up, she's starting to become very fun to watch, man. Let's get into this. I'm not going to go over the whole match. I'm just going to get into towards the end. There was a nice spot here where Lash Legend went through the ladder. Like all 5 girls put her through the ladder on ringside. That bump right there. I gotta give Lash Legend a lot of credit for taking that bump. That was crazy. And we could pick it up from right there, because this was towards the end of the match. And one thing that I like is the holy shit chants were actually not uncensored since it was on Peacock. Thankfully. USA Network would be annoying me with that. I'm pretty sure we're still gonna hear it on CW since that's a broadcast station, but I do wonder how severe they are with it when NXT moves over to CW. But let's go to it, man. All 5 women brawled in the ring. Michin managed to get the upper hand early on. 4 of the women dropped the ladder that Yim was climbing up, and this is awesome chant ensued. Parker made her way up, but she was pulled down by Yim. Soul surprised Parker with a Soul Snatcher out of nowhere. That Soul Snatcher, bro, okay, so when I was watching this live, right? Not live, but like, because I watched it later tonight. But when I was watching for the first time, it came so quick, it came out of nowhere, bro. Like, you had to replay it because it happened so fast. And she did 2 of them. She did one on Parker, then she did another one on Henley. Off the ladder. Those, man, if y'all had a chance to watch the match, watch that part right there. It's late in the match. Parker and Soul dropped each other from the ladder. Yim dumped Soul to ringside, and then Parker hit Yim with a Pele kick. Jordan hit Yim with a split leg moonsault, leading Vic to throw in a one-of-a-kind line as an ode to RVD. So they call the split leg moonsault the one of a kind. I hope that's the name of her finisher. That's a cool name as an older RVD. Jordan climbed up the top and quickly pulled it down, and she is your winner. Wow. So that was all she wrote for Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Michin, Jaida Parker, and Soul Ruca in about a little over 12 minutes. Felt like the match was a little longer than that. But when you're watching it, it went by so fast too at the same time. But it did feel like it was longer than that. I felt like it went about a good 20. But Kelani Jordan is your inaugural North American champion. And you know what? This is a good decision because I did make a preview video, right? In the preview, I think I had Fallon Henley and Soul Ruca as the two that I needed to win. But I said Kelani Jordan will be my wild card. I never did release that preview video to you guys because I didn't have time. But I made it like Wednesday or Thursday, man. I made it around the same time I made the Jordan Grace preview video with Roxanne Perez. We're going to talk about that match a little later. But those are my decisions, man. But Kelani Jordan's a good decision because I know they're high on her in the company, and they needed to put the belt on someone that they really are confident in the company, not only in NXT, but on the main roster as well. Kelani Jordan's got star power written all over her. She is an athletic beast. Her and Soul Ruca, they're going to be two fan favorites on the main roster. I'm telling you right now. People are going to love watching them. And personally, Soul Ruca and Kelani Jordan will be a good rivalry. Like, imagine that match in the future at WrestleMania. All the high spots, that'll be, people will love that match, bro. Soul Ruca versus Kelani Jordan, sign me up, man. Sign me up. So she's going to be your first champion, and again, good decision. Let's go to the poll because I made a poll about this. So I did two different polls. I split up the heels and the baby faces. Let's go with the heels first to see what the results was looking like for the heels. 451 votes, 30 likes. And this was a close one between Fallon Henley and Lash Legend. Lash Legend came in second place. Jaida Parker, 12%. I like the turnout that Jaida Parker actually got at 12%. She got some love in this poll, but Fallon Henley, I felt like was going to lead. But Lash Legend at 30%, man. And Lash Legend was someone that I thought would be a dark horse to win because I know they're high on her now. I thought she would win, but Fallon Henley, I'm going to talk about her a little. I think we're going to have to go over what they should do with Fallon Henley going forward. Because I thought she was going to win this title. But in the babyface one, we had 591 votes, so almost 600 votes. And this one, 34 likes, had a bigger turnout with this poll. I know this gets released to people separately. Not everybody goes in my community tab to vote. So sometimes it's people that get it in the YouTube polls randomly, so I think that's why we had a different turnout for both. But Soul Ruca led 58%, same as Henley. Michin had 28%, similar to Lash Legend, and then Kelani Jordan had 14%, a little bit more than Jaida Parker. But Kelani Jordan was your winner, man. So thank y'all for voting in those polls, by the way. Very interesting decision. I think they're giving a good boost to Kelani Jordan, and I think the right decision was made. But they couldn't have went wrong. I'll tell you where they couldn't have went wrong at. Fallon Henley, Soul Ruca, Kelani Jordan, and Lash Legend. The only two I thought shouldn't have won was Michin and Jaida. Michin because she's on the main roster. That's the main reason why. I think you allow someone that's not in developmental to win. I don't think that's a good way to start the inaugural run for the North American title. She's not a part of NXT, so I would have hated that decision. Jaida Parker, just because she's the most inexperienced out of all the girls, but she's pretty damn good. She's going to be pretty good. But Jaida Parker wouldn't have made sense to get it right here, especially over Lash Legend. I don't think that would have made any sense. But they went with the right decision. Kelani Jordan's going to be a great first champion, but they got to run Soul Ruca, Kelani Jordan for the North American title in the future, man. Got to see that match. But going ahead and give me y'all thoughts, man. This was crazy, man. We got the Underground match next, but this match was a banger, bro. I can watch this again. I'm going to watch it again later, bro, probably tomorrow. It was that good, man. But go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. Y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. After news to like.